Your thoughts on the social justice meet that has been called by MK Stalin, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. It's being called a social justice meet, but clearly the BJP viewing it as the common platform for the opposition parties to come together.
Oh, that's absolutely right. He's been trying to forge opposition unity to the extent possible. And Tamil Nadu model, that what he calls a Dravidian model, is what he's going to propagate, sell that as a model to the people, and also enthuse the other opposition parties on the very need to fight the BJP on their own strength. Say, suppose in UP, Samajwadi Party is there, in Tamil Nadu, DMK is there. So, likewise, he would want to enthuse the opposition leaders, although they may not come on the same platform. And on the issue of Congress, there are, divisions within the opposition ranks. Essentially, this is, and for DMK or AIDMK for that matter, BJP is the rival, as we can see from the rumblings within the coalition or the opposition alliance in Tamil Nadu is concerned. So, I would like to see that, I would like to assume that Stalin really means business. And within Tamil Nadu, I think he's fairly consolidated his position, which is why he's getting some purchase on the national scale. So, what we don't yet know is how successful he's going to be, because in getting the opposition leaders together, even if on a loose understanding on a common program of challenging the BJP, and how successful he is going to be convincing the opposition parties that Congress is an essential element in any formulation that needs to check BJP or beat BJP.
Right, Lakshman Venkat, they're joining us. Lakshman, I also wanted to ask you, you've seen the Chief Minister of Kerala, Pinarayi Vijayan, and MK Stalin getting together for the Vaikom rally on the 1st of April. Now, this is the 3rd of April in which Pinarayi Vijayan is again expected to join MK Stalin for this event. And then on the 5th of April, MK Stalin has announced that there'll be the matter of the Supreme Court, where 14 opposition parties have written to the Supreme Court for the misuse of central probe agencies as well. So this is a concerted effort that technically began on the 1st of April. That's going to continue till the 5th of April.
Yes, I mean, BJP is giving them so many opportunities to unite. Actually, it is the BJP that is uniting the entire opposition, just like the Congress was doing when it was in power and it was misusing these offices. And now it is BJP is doing, and probably doing it more efficiently, in the sense that they are doing it more strongly than what Congress had done.
Right. We have also Mr. R. Rangarajan, senior journalist, now joining us on the broadcast live from Chennai. Mr. R. Rangarajan, we also have Lakshman Venkat joining us, senior journalist, with us on the broadcast. I'm going to bring this across to you. Tell us about this social justice meeting. Clearly, it is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu's attempt to bring all the opposition parties on a common platform. And as I've been talking about, you had the Vaikom rally commemoration, Periyar's Vaikom rally commemoration that took place on the 1st of April. And now your 3rd of April, this social justice meeting. On the 5th of April, you have the matter being taken up by the Supreme Court, where 14 opposition parties have written, including the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, who have written to the Supreme Court about the misuse of central probe agencies. But so it's a concerted effort. But the fact of the matter is that even if Stalin wants to get everybody on the same platform, there are two big questions. One is, should the Congress party be part of it? Will everybody be okay with it? And two, who is going to be the leader of this opposition front?
Well, this social justice platform of the DMK is actually not a new one. So it goes back several decades, and it's one of the foundations of the party. So the Dravidian movement, right from the days of the Dravida Kazhagam founder, E.V. Ramasamy, called Periyar, and later on the breakaway group of the DMK, led by C. Nannadurai, followed by Karnanidhi and others. In fact, the ADMK is also a breakaway party of the DMK. So ultimately, the DMK, the ADMK, they're all at least notionally form part of the Dravidian movement. And one of the important planks is the social justice platform. The social justice, in many ways, means talking of the oppressed for centuries, uh, uh, in terms of opportunities for education, trade, and normal civil life. It calls for the fight against untouchability. It calls for rights for education, especially for the backward classes, ACSCs and STs, because they believe that these classes were deprived of the opportunities for good education and normal social life due to social practices which are in vogue for several centuries. So, on this platform, the DMK has held several meetings and conferences, and also implemented many of its decisions while in power. Both DMK and ADMK draw power from their social justice mantra. So, the rights for women, particularly in terms of property rights, remarriage, and the fight against many social evils.
Fair enough. Mr. R.
Not
Rangarajan,
just
yes, that's
practices
where
like
this
sati,
particular
etc.
social justice forum emerged from. Thank you for enlightening us on that. It was the Dravidian Movements Forum that that is has been held every year, many meetings, and this is an iteration of that. But the fact of the matter is that the timing of this is important. We're about a year away from the Lok Sabha elections. Lots of talk on opposition leaders meeting each other, opposition uniting against the BJP, and in this one you have leaders from 20 parties, JMM, left parties, KCR of the BRS, and all kinds of people who are going to send representatives to attend. You have Pinarayi Vijayan, the Chief Minister of Kerala, who is going to be a part of it, as he was part of the centenary celebrations of the Vaikom rally, in which MK Stalin and Pinarayi Vijayan shared the stage. So all big wigs of the opposition. Samajwadi Party, Akhilesh Yadav. You're talking about all kinds of opposition parties coming together. But anybody and everybody who looks at this meeting will ask the same question: if all opposition parties are coming together on the call of the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, DMK leader MK Stalin, can they unite? Can they dissolve the differences between them? Can they find a common leader? And more importantly, how will they accommodate the Congress party?
That's it. See, the social justice is an issue. It's like what you'll call uh, uh, it's like a fig leaf. Okay, so the opposition parties need some formula, some issue by which they can all come together. So the DMK provides the ideal platform for coming together of various parties who are not necessarily with the Congress or with the UPA. So there are a lot of regional parties which may be opposed to the Congress on the political turf in their own home states, but they can find common cause when it comes to issues like social justice, federalism, and state autonomy, particularly. So I think the DMK strategy is uh, to throw up such issues on which
Right.
the opposition parties will find it very difficult to keep away. So
Okay.
there's every opportunity for them to come saying this is not a Congress front, or this is not a UPA meeting or a conference. And so the DMK is trying to overcome the minor obstacles in several regional parties coming together on one platform, essentially to take on the BJP. That is, of course, the main cause of the many parties coming together. But
Right.
the issue of Congress or the issue of communists, for example, like TMC and communists don't see eye to eye, or so there are issues like this in the states. To overcome this problem, the DMK has hit upon the strategy of choosing issues rather than politics, to create a common platform where these parties come together. And
Right. Point
maybe
taken.
the conference may take up issues like social justice and so on. But on the sidelines of the conference, what you have to watch out, or what particularly your journalists on your channels and other channels must watch out, is what happens during the coffee breaks and during the dinner meetings. The sidelines
Right.
of the conference is where many of
Right.
these things maybe may come about and may come up for discussion. As one eminent person said, more things are achieved on the sidelines of the conference than the actual conference itself.